Good morning, guys and girls and everybody. Thank you for the response on my English videos. So I thought I would do one more to update you a bit more about what's going on here in Sweden and Scandinavia. Yesterday, the Swedish government decided to do a lot of changes in the migrant politics. And for me, they sound like they have just used common sense and logics, something that has been missing for quite some time in Sweden's politics. And I hope now that they can start to take care of the mess they have created here. I have been doing a lot of finger pointing, and I told you so, but I will now try to do a little more common sense sort of video. Because what's going on in Sweden is, for me, quite insane. And what I wanted to discuss today is how you can enter this country without ID or any kind of documentation about who you are. You're not allowed to buy cigarettes, you're not allowed to buy energy drinks, you're not allowed to buy alcohol, you're not allowed to pick out package from the postal office without an ID, passport, driving license whatsoever. You can't even start at the gym without having your personal number or social security number. But you are allowed to enter Sweden and live in our society, get benefits, housings, food and other things, dental care, hospitals, etc. for nearly nothing. Like going to the dentist, you pay 50 kroners as an asylum seeker or a beggar. But as a Swedish citizen, you pay between 750 to 1200 kroners for a normal standard checking at the dentist or at the doctors. Also now, I don't know if you've seen this, but a few weeks, a month back, a young girl was gang raped in Stockholm by 3 illegal aliens, migrants, that lived on the streets in Stockholm. The police arrested them, and they got sentenced to 6 months in jail for a gang rape of a young girl that lasted for hours. She was nearly beaten to death. And the Swedish court, they decided that this punishment for these guys were 6 months. The reason why they couldn't decide their age, because they had no documents, they had no legal stuff, and because they didn't know their heritage, they couldn't send them back home. So they have entered this country illegally. They didn't have any personal documentation that could clarify who they were and what age they have. So the Swedish government and the law system decided to put them 6 months in jail and no deportation. They can stay in this country because we don't know where they come from. This young girl, she's ruined for life. And this is not the first time this happened. The rapes in Sweden has skyrocketed since the late 70s. And when you check the statistics right now, every rape in Sweden, of course, Swedes and Europeans rape as well, but from 8,000 rapes, full rapes, not like attempts, 2,000 are made by Europeans, 6,000 are made by Africans or Eastern Europeans, or Middle Easterns, I should say. This is stats and facts, this is not make-believes. Is Sweden a rape capital of the world? Somebody say no, I must say yes. But it is the Swedes that has become more sexually aggressive I say no. But are the migrants who are coming here, that the media and everybody is calling Swedes, even if they don't even have a Swedish citizenships or visa? Yeah. And this is stats, this is not facts. Even here, a few months back, a lady was gang raped on the cruise ships between Sweden and Finland with 5 guys from Somalia. In Swedish press, they were mentioned Swedes. In Finnish media, they were called Somalian Swedes. And that's what they are. They are not Swedes. They are Somalian Swedes. It's like when you move to America, you're Mexican American, you're Italian American, you are Turkish American, you're African American. You can't be, you understand what I mean. It's like if I move to the US, I'm not an American right away. I have to apply to become a citizen. I have to do some rigorous tests. I have to learn the national anthem. I need to learn history, and I learn the commandments. In Sweden, our vice prime minister thinks everybody that rides the subway are Swedish. So it's like ways to say, when I land on JFK, I'm an American. It doesn't work like that. So please, people, start using common sense and logics. Even if the facts and the statistics aren't what you like, it doesn't make them less real. You have to understand now that in the backtrace of migration of this mass proportion, crime will happen. We have right now, like I said before, 950,000 unemployed. We have 450,000 young adults waiting for their first apartment. And then I don't even mention the guys who are renting in second, third, fourth, fifth or sixth way leases. And we have about 45 to 60,000 homeless, most young people and senior citizens. The drug junkies and the alcoholics, they are not that big a part. Now, I was 2 weeks away from landing on the streets. That's how easy it is, even for a normal guy, to be homeless. I have now been looking for a rental apartment for the last few months. I've been contacting 6-7 different rental companies here in Västerås, my town. Sorry. 300 to 400 people are seeking every free object that's on the market. So I don't really know what to do, but that's the way it is. So if you want me to do more stuff in English, let me know. I just hope a few more of you can start expressing your thoughts and opinions. You have to start to understand that caring about your citizens, no matter what color they have, and caring about your own country is not racism. Only in Sweden it's called racism, but in the other part of the world it's called patriotism and logic sense. So have a good day and talk to you later. Bye bye.